We are going to continue trying to create these up here, and we left off by just creating the .media, and we're actually going to do something similar now. So start typing media like so, and I'm going to explain what we're going to do. Now we're going to use this lesser than dot title, and I'm going to show you where this actually goes. So start like this. Oops, I deleted too much. Like that. So we have this here, like so. This, if you hover over this, especially in Visual Studio Code, you can actually see where it's trying to hit it. So it goes to the element class media and looking for an element class called title in that one. And if we look in here, we have the element ID media and we have the element ID title. So I kind of did this something similar before with where we have you know, the UL space li space a. This is sort of similar, but this needs to be a element inside this as well, and only this. So we're using this to target this in here. And in here we're just going to add the grid area because we're going to give it a name. And this one will just be title, and in this, very pretty. And copy this because we're again super lazy. And copy. And instead of having title, we need one for our image, and we need one for our content, and we need one for our footer. Of course, you need to change the grid areas over here because that's the name of each of these. So IMG in his case, and we call this BD, and we call this footer. And let's just call it FT. Save, and now you name these 4 areas. So where to go? Here we now name these areas so we can move them around using our grid up here or a matrix up here. And now we can actually start putting stuff in here so we can make them go where we want them to. So right now they are still looking like this, but we want our title and text up here and so on and so on. So go back to the media up here, go into this, and the first thing we want is our image up here. And then we want our, the next one is our title. So image and text, and they will be using this grid column in the first row. We're going to do a new row, and in this one we want the image because we want it to scale down, and we want the BD, which is the text. So now title should be up here, and this text with the lorem ipsum should also be up here. And the last one is we want our footer at the bottom. So let's try and see if this works. Save, and now you can see we have everything almost in line. Of course, we need to change the font types, font family and font sizes for this to work. But now we're actually using the grid inside a grid inside a grid, and we can continue with this. And it's really fast to build this this way compared to the older ways we've been doing it. I'll just quickly go and change the sizes up here in my body, and we just want to add some font size, and let's go with 11 pixels. We want a font family, and if you have this installed it will work. If you don't, then it'll fall back to Arial or Times New Roman, or you can import this from Google. I just really like this text type, serif, and there we go. So let's see if that works. Yay! So now you can see they're kind of almost very similar. There's small changes here, so you can see this goes down here, and we can quickly fix this if we go to the correct area down here again where we did our media. Where did it go? There we go. Well, we'll end up fixing that. We need to add a padding somewhere, but this is how we would do this really quickly. And the next one we're going to just make it the last one, fix this and start making this part over here with the old school Formula 1.